Comment section is going to be where everything is time stamped. Because I'm looking at love. I'm looking at those of you that's dealing with somebody on a professional sense, and those of you that are, this woman could be fans, friends, family of yours, fan of yours, whatever. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Whatever comes out first is the energy I'm going with, and then I'm going to clarify as I go with each card. So, whose energy is coming through first? That's a lot of cards. This got to be love. There's a lot of cards, but this got to be love. For some of you, it might not be, but I'm going to tell you what the energy is here. Okay, there is a present, past, and future situation with somebody. The connection here is... someone feels like they have the best relationship with somebody, but it feels like a situationship. It also feels like something that is third party. There's some type of communication, so I'm gonna clarify that, and then there's self-care here. Okay, so I feel like you're gonna be getting spied on a lot because you're caring for yourself. Someone here wants communication from you for a reason. Let me see what's going on. Let's clarify these three cards, honey. Yeah, this has to do with love. The Ace of Cups, it can represent new love, but it can also represent, for what I'm seeing, it's also representing someone fell in love with somebody. But I feel like another person fell in love with another person's efforts and thought it was just going to be just about them. I don't know. We're going to see what's going on. And we're going to look at the signs that's here as well. Let me push these cards up. All right. Since this is focusing on love. All right. Because there's a woman that is being titled crazy as hell. And I'm seeing, why would you want this? Why would you want this? So let's see what's going on, honey. What happened with the present, past? What's going on? Okay. So either you seen this person from your past break up with somebody, get back with somebody, or something like that. A connection where two people live together in the same household could be crashing, falling, okay? There's an issue with beginnings here, trying to get something new off the ground. So the issue is that something has been going on for too long, and someone wants to believe that the connection's going somewhere, while the other person feels like something needs to change. Someone could be viewing you as someone who changed. Let's see what else for this present, past, and future connection here. Somebody's the liar. Okay. I'm seeing that there's a married woman. Okay. She could have been married multiple times, or she could have multiple children. But either way, this woman gossips and talks shit about you, but she's had sex with multiple people, or she's had some type of sexual interest or encounter in someone multiple times. I was about to cuss, but this lady could be wanting a sub hub. I'm hearing that too. Where you just basically pay the bills, but she gets to do what she wants to do. Okay? She can't be trusted, is what I'm hearing. How does she feel about the third party? Because now I'm seeing that there's a third party involved. Okay. I got my Taurus shirt on today, y'all. This would be about a Taurus. I'm not a Taurus. I'm a Cancer, but whatever. Okay. So let's say you the third party. Because I read for women and stuff all the time. She feels like her best efforts is going unmet by the person that she's having an affair with. Even if it's just conversation, even if it's an emotional affair. And she feels like holding back from this person because I don't know, she wanted to be noticed for her efforts and her strengths, but she feels overwhelmed. She feels like the third party wants her, or if you're the third party, you may feel like the person you're dealing with wants you to do more, wants you to do all the work or the heavy lifting or something like that. Okay, this card is telling you not to be a motherfucking doormat. Do not let somebody walk all over you. If you plan on cutting the ties, then leave them cut. With the Two of Swords, yeah, I can't even get it together. Because someone here is getting what the fuck they want while the other person's needs are going unmet. Okay? That's what I'm seeing. All right, let's look at this communication because I'm seeing that this is a past person and she wants to talk to you for some reason. You may feel like her emotions go up and down, but that's what I see. Oh, by the way, the energy for a past, present, future person could be a Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus. This is your energy or theirs. This is either about you or them. So you're either dealing with one of these signs or you are one of these signs. All right, let's see what's going on with the communication. The Emperor. Well, okay. Somebody could be dealing with a married person. This could be an Aries or an Aquarius. But it's like a friend, a lover. This person's going to want to communicate with you soon, but they're doing so because either someone's trying to find out if another person's stable, or someone is simply just trying to control the conversation with logic, with what sounds good, what sounds like it makes sense, but something's not adding the hell up. I don't know. Someone could also be communicating or taking a long time to communicate about separating from another person that they've been loyal to or that you've been loyal to. I don't know. Someone is communicating, I can't do these things. I have a lot of responsibilities. But that's the problem though. I feel as though this Emperor card is saying that even if the person is masculine or not, both people, it's like somebody don't want to be viewed as another person's equal. They don't want. So let's say you are the man, or you dealing with a man, okay? That masculine energy does not want you to be their equal, okay? Or whatever. It's like Jesus Christ. But someone's able to communicate or will be communicating. I have routines too. I have a family too. I make money too. I pay bills. I do this. I do that. And they're just not getting some type of equal give and take. Or there's a masculine that's noticing that a woman is able to step up and she's not doing it. Let's see. Let's get some more tea here. What the hell? Somebody might be acting out because they want attention, or that's how someone's viewing another person. Um, somebody is going to really try to go see another person. This is third party. And it's like, no, I don't want to talk. I don't want to communicate. There's Leo, heavy goddamn Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, heavy Aquarius energy, Gemini, and Cancer and Aries. Um, mm, what? Okay. So someone feels like the other person only wants to talk. Oh boy. Because I don't know, there's some sort of proof that's being, some sort of picture that's being painted about a reality, or some sort of proof or something about what a person is and isn't doing. I don't know. What is this? Somebody does not like a person talking bad about them or talking about them. Or that's how somebody believes that another person talking bad about them. I don't know. Okay. I'm seeing poly relationship now all of a sudden. So let's say you, because the energy has shifted, it has switched. It's not on the same boat no more. So let's say you're in a poly relationship, okay? And you've decided to enter into someone's home or marriage or relationship, and you were cool at first with getting all the attention on yourself because both partners wanted you. They both want you, even though their relationship falling apart. Even if you're thinking about going towards a damn third party relationship or opening up to something like that, that's what this is. That's what's happening here. Okay, you got the Queen of Wands here, the King of Wands here. So there's a lot of intimacy and sex, drive and passion. But the Seven of Swords, somebody feels like they're being left out all the time. Like there was some type of agreement that's being broken here. So if you the third party, you may be seeing it like you don't really want to be a part of this open idea no more. And you're going to be titled as being crazy because it was your choice. Or you were invited, welcomed in on this, but you agreed is the way they're seeing it. Like you agreed, this is karmic with this justice card. Okay. But things are falling apart. Because even though both people may desire you, okay, or you're the third party and someone else's person is desiring you, you just don't want no more parts of that. You want out. Because they weird. Come on. Let's not do that. I see the Nine of Pentacles. That's somebody that's wanting to be single. Or they can still consider themselves single. Man. Okay, so you want... Okay. So the issue here... I don't know. Something about a new job, a new opportunity. What's this? Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Taurus, Libra. I had to make sure. Okay, so there's a man that I don't know, that makes you feel like they want to play on your top, but you the fucking Empress. So there's no way they can do that because you the Empress. I don't know. If you don't understand what that means, I'll explain slightly ever so often. Okay, this means you give a lot, okay, but you don't receive it as much as you give. Okay, you give a lot of attention, time, money, effort, things like that. While this person just talking about the Emperor is only talking about being in control and doing everything that you don't have to do. It's supposed to be what suits your household, but this is not suiting anybody. Let's look at the self-care. I do see though that someone is gaining some type of new stability. Somebody's looking for something new. Then you got the Ace of Wands. From someone more younger or immature, because you think these people don't come with expectations and baggage and bodies. You're wrong. They do. Let's look at self-care. Why is self-care here? Okay, okay, okay. So you're aware. So I'm basically just clarifying what you're aware of. That you need to release whatever fears that you needed to do it. Not saying do it now, but you're already doing it. And you needed to do it because you needed some peace and balance, okay? Whoever you are, this being with multiple people is not for you. Or dealing with somebody that want to be with multiple people, something happened. What happened that is causing this self-care to come through the way it's coming through? What happened? I mean, because it's got to be more than this with this third party, two pentacles, juggling, four of wands, knight of swords. I don't know. The female energy is just mainly saying that the masculine energy just didn't want to put no effort in. Just wanted to be the one to satisfy themselves. Okay, they had a choice to make and they chose to play. That's a lot of cards. I'm taking all them cards. So basically, what happened is someone chose their demonic side, their what the fuck? Because something's very taboo. Someone chose desire and sexual connections over shared values. That's what somebody chose. Even if there's not a lot of sex or a lot of cheating, someone is still choosing to not have a shared values with someone. Let's see. Why should you be working on self-care? What's the outcome actually when you work on self-care? When you actually care, the outcome is there's going to be more patience, more peace, more balance. Okay, you're not going to be bothered with a bunch of BS. You got a lot of majors. You got the moon reverse, the lovers upright, temperance upright. So this is Pisces, Gemini, Sagittarius energy. Let's see. Why is this person being called crazy? Because something that's supposed to end it, even if you're in compromising with the fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, something is still not closing out, or somebody's having a hard time doing that physically. I mean, emotionally or physically, probably both. It's like someone was supposed to really stop doing something over and over and over again, and it just is not stopping. All right, well, that's what I got for that. Let's look at those of y'all that's dealing with family and friends, honey. And then we're going to look at y'all that's dealing with, if you trying to be in a professional sense with a woman or a collaboration, or you are, okay? Because there's going to be some issues there, most likely, too. Okay? I'm telling y'all, though, all this is time stamps below. Oh, my God. Am I really going to want to do a, am I seriously going to want to do, an all signs? That all signs might get, I don't know. We're gonna see. All right, what's going on with family and friends? Dealing with this crazy woman. I see that there's something complicated going on. What's complicated? Someone is not cleansing or smudging themselves or their home. You may feel like you're absorbing a lot of bad or negative energy from the women that you related to or that you're friends with. And you need to resmith. You could be dealing with a woman that like a lot of male fucking attention. I know this says someone that like a lot of women, but I don't care. Whoever they're dealing with is dealing with a bunch of women, okay? But this person like the ladies, but I'm picking up that there's somebody that likes a lot of male attention, you know? And this is probably what you deal with. A lot of women who submit to the wrong type of man. What's going on? Okay, so you're interesting. You're spiritual. You love and enjoy things. You have very vivid dreams. Okay, so this is why someone or some ones that you related to, they like to get close to you. They like this. This could be people who are, I don't know, they built some sort of sisterhood with you, but there was a fake sister. Give me one more card. Wow, be damned. Okay. Somebody you're related to or that you're friends with, they could be jealous because you're married and pregnant. They could be jealous, and you're noticing this shit because you have something more close to a family or a good relationship than others. Maybe you got a close friend that like the married man or woman or whatever. Okay. But the point is, someone is jealous of your life that looks so good on the outside, even if it's like crashing and burning on the fucking inside. This is on the inside. This is emotional. They don't know you. Let's see why they jealous. Because I'm picking up that you could be dealing with a jealous woman. Even if this woman is related to you. This could be someone who has toxic behavior, toxic ways. Or they deal with the devil type energy. Sex, drugs, and money. That's what I'm hearing. What's with this cleansing? Hold on. You might feel like you're not doing nothing, but you're working overtime for the spirit. You're working overtime for peace, grace, God. But let's see, because I got too many cards with that one. There we go. Okay, so your money may have been slowed down, but as soon as you started like doing something spiritual or healing, that's when you're going to notice big changes and opportunities are going to come in rolling in quite fast. Okay, I don't want to harp on this too long, but because the loved one already kind of took me out. Oh, and as soon as I look at the bottom of the deck, there's your money. You're able to be stabled out, grounded out, because you've realized or you've come to some sort of knowledge or understanding that what you manifest is not just what you put love and passion and ideas and action into. It's also what you can damn control. Okay? All right? Or what you're truly blessed to have. You don't control a human being. You don't control how you get loved. Okay? You don't control when you can get some reconciliation from somebody, but you can manifest how you when you do reconcile with somebody, what your boundaries are moving forward. Okay? So you in a very hasty hustle mindset. Let's look at your energy. Three of Swords. Oh boy. So your energy is showing me that you are healing from, that's why it really does bother you when external people can get to you emotionally. This person, somebody could have hurt you because they lied about something they were going to do. The Seven of Swords is a fucking liar. Okay? And the Three of Swords, it does show heartbreak, disappointment. This person could want to come in and apologize to you. I don't know how you're going to accept or not. That's up to you. What's your advice? Because you want to end something if something don't change. What's the advice for that one real fast? Okay. Well, you're still going to be victorious. So whatever you're dealing with is temporary anyways. So if you're a parent, maybe your kid is an issue right now, an adult child of yours, it'll heal itself because you're the parent. Other than that, you do need to take some sort of leap of faith on yourself, okay? Depending on what position you play. Were you the one that caused the pain? Let's look at marriage. Oh, Jesus. Because I'm telling you, I mean, damn, the first thing I noticed was somebody jealous because you got a home, a happy home, or something like that. What's with this marriage card and family and friends? And what is this? Because this is talking about, it's like, I don't know, somebody didn't grow up, I don't know, in a whole family or something. Purchasing a home, something like that. There's a lot of air energy. There's a lot of Aquarius and Libra energy here. That's the main energy that's coming out. And then you got fixed Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. More Aquarius. Yeah, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus. Okay. Well. Maybe you blinded to the fact that you don't see that someone comes around you repeatedly creating a stalemate situation with you because of what they lack. It's in their mental. Nah, let's see. And then I keep seeing the 4 wands. Well, what choice should you make when it comes to cutting this person off? Okay, well, you need to cut their ass off until there's some sort of unexpected change here. This would be with a Virgo or a Gemini with the 8 of Swords, or an Aquarius with the 7 of Swords, because they disappointed you. They're going to continue to try to make you feel guilty for what reason they don't have, and they're going to be blocked. Their ass going to be blocked. Okay, let's move on to those that you working with this female or not. Why in the hell this energy got so low? This could be a friend or family. I told you that earlier. All right, let's look at the dynamic. The energy between you. Yeah, I'm definitely probably not going to do all signs. But the energy between you and this female that you're working with. And I'm just going to say off top, okay? In case you're wondering, okay, why was the title This Woman Crazy as Hell? I already talked about that in the love situation, okay? Because there's a lot going on with that, okay? And why would you want this? Why? Why would you want to deal with somebody that's crazy in the love department? All right, let's see. This is someone who has a cold coming. They need to go to the doctor. They need a checkup or something like that. All right. This could be somebody you work with that always go to the doctor, honey. She always calling in, calling out sick. Always calling in sick. Materialistic. Want a whole lot of motherfucking money, but don't want to work hard for it, okay? This woman is she uses people for beneficial reasons. All right? This could be a crazy ass ex for some of y'all. You could work with your ex. Don't do it. Why is this person considered crazy? Maybe they work. I don't know. All right, I was gonna say that maybe they work with somebody they was in a relationship with around you or something. But okay, this person could be divorced or broken up, tired of making things work, so they're not really in an effort where they want to work well with you. If this is a male-female dynamic or female and female. Yep. Okay, I don't know. Somebody got an issue with this woman working as well, because there could be a workplace affair going on. Mm, mm. Let's see. What is up with this person that's always calling out, y'all? I think if it's you, you getting gossiped about, but not too bad, okay? All right. So, mm, someone thinks that they are top shit and they don't have to explain themselves, and they're still going to get ahead successfully, because honestly, she feels like this is not long term. Okay? Like she's built for something more and better. Okay? Or this is how she sees you, and she does not. And this is, somebody is trying to actually give you good credit for the work that you do. Let's see, materialistic. She feels like you always trying to get a bag. This is probably why you will skip work to do some type of side hustle to make more money. You are going to take breaks from work. Let's see how that turn out if you keep taking breaks from work and you just started this job. Well, they're going to treat you like a friend. They're not really going to have an issue with you. Not too much. I feel like you work more. You don't work more days, but you put in more time and effort. Um, mm, okay. Mm. All right, you gonna let this go though. It's not fulfilling you. It's making you, lose your passion. So if you were to even try to go towards this, I'm gonna say something right now. For some of you, the whole work husband, work wife thing is not gonna work, because for some of you, that can turn into something that is somebody gonna get mad, somebody's gonna get frustrated, okay? Because they don't feel like they're being treated the way they want to be treated, or they're not getting enough. Anyways, okay. Um, is this a good idea? Okay, like with this job, to quit, leave, stay, what? Fuck the issues, because I can't really get a lot from this. That's why I'm glad I didn't go towards it completely. All right, let's see. Um, hmm. If you do leave, you'll get news. You'll get good news elsewhere, depending on your track record. I don't know what they're saying. If you're a male, if you're masculine, or there's a masculine that thinks that you give up too easily. Okay, but if you decide to leave the job, okay, and because you want to go towards something that puts you more in charge, it is going to be more difficult and probably take a little bit longer for you to get ahead, because of how conflicted things are, the competition, something to do with money, something to do with these companies out here. All right. So you will get some good news though. For some of you, you will get really good news. That's Sagittarius, Aries, Cancer, Taurus energy, Cancer, Gemini energy. So you will be getting good news, okay? Or you'll be hearing from someone who's talking about getting good news coming up, being more in charge, um, with a different new job. This could be your masculine male energy if you're a female watching, or if you're the male. I'm so serious, because their energy right now is leveling. Okay. Um, for this reading, anyways. So it might not be a good thing to try to have a page and a wand work together. Okay. Meaning like where you feel like you and this person are not going to be on the same level, where you feel like they're treating you like you're beneath them or vice versa, then you should not do or take that opportunity or even go towards that, because that has nothing to do with actual growth. That literally is diminishing a motherfucking person, if you want to be honest, and that is not teamwork. You're going to get resistance from this woman. If anything, challenges. Okay, because somebody did, even a female be coming in with just as much masculinity, because they are also wanting to be in charge and in control, and not just be looked at as like they're supposed to submit to you. That's weird. That's not growth. That's not elevation. That is trying to be in control of another person. And I just said in the last message, you can't be in control of a whole man and a whole woman. That's not how life works. All right, well, that's what I got for you guys. Till next time, thank you and goodbye. Let's see.